And today we're going to be talking about the Vactidy Nimble T7 robot vacuum cleaner and my personal new best friend. And I'm going to show you why, because I know the first question people really want to know about a robot vacuum cleaner is, does it suck? And yes, this one does, and in a good way. And I'm going to show you really quick. Now, I've been using this in my office for, I don't know, a week and a half, and I have not cleaned it, for the simple fact that I wanted you guys to see what this thing picks up. And look at all this grossness. I'm going to throw that directly in the little trash bin there. We are going to get into what all comes with this vacuum and everything else, but I just wanted to give you a quick look as to how well this little vacuum cleaner works. And it does a great job. So let's go ahead and get into the contents and talk a little bit more about this vacuum and what it can do. So of course, right off the bat, you can see that you do have the vacuum cleaner, and this is more than just a vacuum. This is also a mopping robot as well. That's right, you can put a cleaning solution in here and it can actually clean hard floors. It can do low pile carpet. This is carpet that I've been using it on is actually more of a heavy pile, medium to heavy pile carpet. It's not really made for that, but it's done a very good job on it. So just know that it's really made for low pile carpet and for hardwood floors and tile and, you know, your hard surfaces and rugs and things like that. Now you do have twin dual brushes on the front here, and these just kind of spin around and pull the dirt into the vacuum, and then it gets sucked up into the vacuum. You have dual wheels here. You have a little spinner caster wheel. This is your charging pod. It does automatically charge itself. It can come out, clean, go back and charge itself, come out, clean some more, and go back. You can see that my brush is quite disgusting. We're going to clean that out. I'm going to show you how to do that here shortly. I left it dirty on purpose. You're also going to get the charging station. This is its home. You just plug this up, you leave it on the floor somewhere near a baseboard, and it will find its base to recharge itself when it needs to. Now, also, you're going to have a quick start card. This is your mopping attachment. You're going to have your booklet and manual. You get replacement brushes. These are the little brushes that go into the front here that swirl around and push all the dirt in front of the vacuum. Cleans out those corners and tight places as well. You're going to get an extra HEPA filter. You can see it's got the little mini charcoal filter and the HEPA filter. There's one in here already. You're going to also get another cleaning pad for the mopping. And then you're also going to get this tool and cleaning tool. And this is what you use to clean out the brush on the bottom. It's got the little hook that you're going to hook through there. And I'll just, rather than talk about it, let me just go ahead and show you how to use this tool real quick. Alright, so on the vacuum, you can see right here, all the hair and stuff that's wrapped around, and we're just going to push these little levers down and pop off this little grill, this little guard here, and you can see how much stuff this little thing has been picking up. Plenty dirty. So what you'll do is you'll just take this little hook and you'll just slide it through all this hair, and it's going to cut all that hair and all those strings and things like that. And then you can use this little grabber side of it right here, and you can just start grabbing. Whoops, I guess this comes out. I didn't realize that came out. So this does come out for easier cleaning. And you just use this little hook. It looks like the 4 little fingers, and you can just start hooking all this stuff. And you get it out of all your bristles. And you can see how much stuff was up in there. And then you can use a little brush here to brush things off. Clean all out your passages and stuff. I didn't think my floor was that bad. But like I said, I have been running this thing for a week and a half in here because I purposely wanted to get it in this condition, so you could see that it does do a very nice job and picks up all the hair, all the lint, little pieces of paper. I mean, for a little vacuum like this thing works extremely well. I've had robot vacuums in the past and they do okay, but I was actually really happy with this one and how much suction it has, its ability to keep this floor clean. Now you may have noticed in the corner, I have a little time lapse running of the vacuum actually working, so you could see how it works and the pattern that it takes. So after you get this clean, you're just going to put this back in the vacuum just like that, and then we'll just simply reinstall our guard here. Okay, so this will connect to your home network and will also connect to your phone via the app. There is a code to where you can download the app, and you also have a remote control for this device as well, which is very, very convenient. I'm going to show you the phone app, and I'm also going to show you the remote control. But first I want to show you just the basics. Like if you just bring it home, you plug it up, and you want it to get to work, this is what you have to do. You put it on the charging station. You can see it's orange and pulsing right now. I don't know if you can see the little power symbol right there, but that just means it's charging. When you're ready for it to work, and I'm going to have to move here, you just tap the button on top. And you can see that it is now getting to work. Now if you want to pause it, you can just tap the button on top and it is now paused. And if you want it to go back to its station, you double tap. Now it does have an infrared sensor on the front. That's how it finds its way back. But it does also have this bumper, so when it hits stuff and bounces into stuff, it knows to not go any further, and it will turn around and avoid those objects. So it will kind of like feel itself around the edges and around furniture. Now this is going to be pet safe. It's not going to harm your pet. It's going to avoid animals, people as well. So you don't have to worry about that. It's going to be quite safe for your home. Alright, so right now I'm screen recording the app so you can see what the app looks like. And you can see up here that it's 98% charged. The runtime is 0 minutes. You can see that it's charging and the mode is auto clean. Now it has 3 different modes, and you can control these with the app and with the remote control as well. And you have edge, and what it'll do is it'll just follow the perimeter of any room and clean the edge. Spot clean, it will start in the center and just kind of do spirals. And if it hits something, it'll back off of that and then start in a spiral. And it just cleans in spots like that. You also have mopping, and that's of course whenever you're cleaning your hardwood floors and stuff with the solution and the mop pads. Now under this part you can see you can schedule cleanings. It will show your cleaning records. It also has your remote that you can pull up as well. Positioning device. That's in case you can't find it. If it was under a desk or something and you didn't know where it was, you could hit that and it's going to alert you. And then you also have a record for your consumables so you can keep track of maintenance and things like that. Now under your general settings, you have your device information. You can edit the name if you want to change the name. You can unbind the device, do your firmware upgrade, restore factory settings, all that typical normal settings stuff. So very, very cool. I like the fact that you can schedule cleanings and it will just automatically come out, make its rounds, go back, and then do it the same the next day and the next day and the next day, or however you schedule your cleanings. Alright, so now I'm going to show you your remote real quick. And on the remote, you have go home, you have start cleaning, you can actually drive it around like a remote control car, you have start and pause, you have spot cleaning, edge detect, and you also have room cleaning on here as well. So, I mean, it's just really simple to use. It's very intuitive. It's quite easy to figure out. Now that I've kind of gone over the basics, I've showed you how this thing works and how to get started with it. The only other thing that I need to show you now is how to do the mopping function. So let's go ahead and get into that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the dustbin. And that's before you put this on. I jumped ahead of myself. And you can go clean out your dustbin, which you saw how dirty it was before. And look at it already. I've only ran it like a couple times. This thing really does a good job of getting stuff off the floor. But here is where you would put your water. And you just pull this back, you fill that up with water, and you'll be ready to go. After you get water in that, of course, you just replace your dustbin. Then you snap on your mop adapter, and you send it on its way. Lego, which was supposed to be picked up, but other than that, it did a really nice job. Now for the moment of truth, I'm going to pull out of the box here This is the cleaning pad that's brand new and how it should look right out of the box. And let's see what our cleaning pad looks like now. I'm going to pop this off and check that out. Huge difference. It picked up quite a bit of grime off that floor. So the little feature does quite well, and I have no complaints.